letting go of what I don't, learning what I need to know, letting go of what I don't. No, I'm learning what I need to know, letting go of what I don't, learning what I need to know, letting go of what I don't, learning what I need to know, letting go of what I don't, learning what I need to know, letting go of what I don't, learning what I need to know.
So we meet Tuesday nights in a music room at the Sussex School, and we meet for 90 minutes a week, which goes by like that. It's really quick, because the kids demand like a break halfway through too, where they could run around and play games. So I'm like trying to figure out how to teach them all the lyrics to the songs and teach them the music, but also give them a break, and it seems like it just goes by super fast.
I'll be thinking of you. I'll do the same. I'm grateful for the time we had, and I'll be thinking of you. I'll be thinking of you. I'll be thinking of you.
Why do I do it? I love it. I love it. I love the kids. I love music. I don't know. It really fills me up, the getting kids to sing. Like, I love singing and I play music all week long, but getting to do it with kids is like, it's unlike anything else.
Stand down, pick up the pieces of your broken crown. Be in this moment now. One by one we went tumbling, toxic laugh thinned our blood, but out of this we can come, out of this we can come out. Hey you, what do you want to do? Hey friend, take your chance to start again. Hey, I think I will do the same. You and I.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something I remember having life-changing experiences when I was a kid in choir. I guess if you include when I did it with Amy Martin, this would be 7 years. 8 years. 8 years. So, yeah, it's just something now that if I don't do it, it feels like a void. I didn't do it last spring because I did another performance with the university kids. And it was fun to work with college kids, but man, did I miss the youth and this, like, there's less care about what we look like, about, it's more about just the joy of singing. So yeah, I don't see myself stopping anytime soon.
Look at this cute little unicorn. It's like a squishy.
What is that? Who got it?
Like, someone gave it to me.
Who?
This girl, I forgot her name.
Is it a
And
girl
she-
that can do the splits?
Yes.
She likes math?
Why
no.
did she give it to you?
For my birthday.
Your birthday was recently?
Yes.
When?
November 13th.
The one time she didn't know, so she
Also,
just...
choir practice over.
Yeah.
So which was your favorite song to practice today?
A Million Dreams.
Really?
Yeah.
How many times did you practice it today?
About like 4 or 3 times.
And who's your music teacher?
Josh Farmer.
Why?
'Cause he's really good at music.
Amy Martin's Guided Choir was a pretty famous kids choir, and actually I helped out with that for a couple of years, and then she decided to move, so there was a void for a community kids choir that was not based at a certain school. There's a couple schools that have great kids choirs, like the Peace Choir. I'm not quite sure what school that is. What school?
Lewis and Clark.
Yeah, Lewis and Clark School. So I think it's cool to have a choir where kids come from different schools and meet new kids and their sole purpose of coming together is to share the joy of music and sing with each other. Performance. So that means we're gonna have 2 performances. Yes, it's in 3 weeks. It's gonna be awesome, and it's gonna be so much fun. And yeah, it's a cool stage.
Last year when I had to play the drums, I really almost messed up.
But you didn't, because you're awesome. And nobody's gonna mess up. This performance is awesome. And the other performance is at this place called the Springs. They're gonna have us perform twice. So we're gonna do 1 performance in 1 spot. And we're gonna do another performance. It's a little weird, but it's because the people in 1 spot can't go to the other spot. So we're gonna do 2 performances. Wait, that's not how we end. Try the ending. When the Whiz Pops approached me saying they needed a keyboard player.
Are you still in the Whiz Pops?
Yeah.
I haven't seen the Whiz Pops in a while.
I know, we haven't played in a while. Been on a good hiatus. Yeah, we should. I like the idea of playing music for families and for kids. You know, having, started my professional music career, noticing that a lot of music is geared towards bar scene and adults only. And, there's nothing wrong with that, but there's this whole area of the community that's missing, and I think music has, throughout time and in all cultures, been a reason for people to come together and meet and share ideas.
Who dumped out the dodgeballs out there?
Yep. Well, Jesse's in charge. And sometimes I regret that decision because Jesse is just a big kid with a beard. Yeah, he's a wild man.
It's just all so exciting. It's all so exciting.
Okay, everyone stand up. Find a spot, stand up, and stretch out a little bit. And Porter's gonna lead us in some exercises. Oh, never mind. Zoe, you're gonna lead us in some.
Well, box me.
Alright, how about just one arm up, the other arm down. Okay, everyone ready? We're gonna move silently through the maze to make it to our first performance. Okay, ready? How do you think you should perform, with a frown or with a smile? Frown. That sounds like a good idea. You can practice smiling now. Yeah? Practice. All right.
It's better to frown.
This way. I remember as a kid having the kids choir performances be like the highlight of my, months. It was like, oh man, we got to sing, and people listened to us sing, and then they applauded for us after we got done singing. It's like, it's really rewarding. Yeah. At a young age, if that was something that we did, as like a culture, and I know it is in the past, there are other, cultures and tribes that used song as a way of, bringing about a time of day, or it's time for this meal, or it's time for this ceremony, and now we sing. It's not, it wasn't like a strange thing. It almost wasn't even art. It was just a way of living, and I think that's beautiful. I wish we did more of that. Especially for kids, it's the most important thing is the confidence I think it brings, because as children today, there's so much comparison between, am I good enough? Am I as good as that person? Do I get as good at grades as them? Am I going to be successful? There's all these pressures put on children, even just because of our culture. Even if parents don't put those pressures on their kids, they're still there, and so I think finding something like the arts, it doesn't have to be music, but for me it is, where they can express themselves in a non-competitive manner, I think is really important.
Remember, not the top row. I want people on the bottom row. Yeah?
Can I be on the second row? Can I be in the middle? Because I've never been in.
I liked where you were, because then you're closer to your drums. Let's not throw it out. If you don't mind.
Fine.
Everyone can be heard. Everyone can be heard. Okay, you ready? Okay, we're all gonna walk out together. Hands in, everybody's hands in.
I call bottom. I call.
Let's not say anything, let's just generate some energy. Oh, you're ready. Let's go. Go ahead.
think it's, that's why I like working with kids so much. And I think one of the reasons I feel so natural as it is that I don't really feel like I've grown up. In a lot of ways, I feel like a child, and I think the main reason for that is my love of music, because you don't work music, we play music, and I really love that. When people ask me, oh, what do you do for work, and I can sometimes say nothing, like I guess I mow the lawn, or I clean the house sometimes, but like, I play for a living, and that as a kid, that's the purest form for children of expression is play, So when I get a chance to bring kids in to the kids choir, and here we are in a setting where they're all looking at me and they're like, okay, direct us on how we can play for 90 minutes, and I get to use the tool of music to just find different ways to play. It's so rewarding and just so much fun.